Hello everyone, this is Teacher Van. Let's take a look at this question, which some of you may find it difficult, but in fact it is very simple, and how you could solve this question easily with the use of a number line because of this specific scenario here. The total value of the number of the numbers printed on some cards is 504. Each card is printed with a different 3-digit odd number. The average value of all the numbers is 126. The difference between the greatest and the smallest number is 6. Find the smallest number printed on the cards. Looking at all this pieces of information, I already know that the number of cards must be in even number because all the numbers are odd, but the total value and the average are both even. So that gives me an idea that I already know that it must be even number. And if you remember your average and the total value, how is the relationship? And what is the relationship? Total value is made out of the number of cards, multiplied by the average value of all the cards. So in this case, I could have written out as 504 divided by 126. That means my total divided by my average, that will give me the number of cards. And which I have already said just now that it must be even number. So now let's move on to the next one. So if I were to draw so-called a number line here, so this is my smallest and this will be my greatest. And since there are 4 numbers, then I will have the second and the third in between. And the other thing to note that, the minimum difference between any 2 odd numbers is 2. It cannot be 1. If this is 1, then it will be a case of even and odd. So the minimum difference must be 2. Bear that in mind. And what do you observe right now? We were told that the smallest and the greatest is 6. And 4 numbers, so strictly speaking, there are 3 differences. So if you take a look at, when I take 6 divided by 3 is equal to 2. So what did I say just now about the minimum difference? It has to be 2. And this must be the only combination that each number difference is 2. Each number difference is 2. And more specifically, that points out to the fact that they are all evenly spaced out. And if I know that they are all evenly spaced out, then where would the average be? It must be exactly midway, exactly in between the smallest and the greatest. It must be the midway between the second and the third, because all these numbers are evenly spaced out. So that is the condition here. So now that we know that they are all evenly spaced out, so this is my average, and we were told that the average is 126. Am I right? So it means that it is equidistant apart over here. So what is the difference? 2, and then divide by 2, I would have 1. So there are difference of 1. So meaning to say that the second number is 1 less than the average. So third number is 1 more than the average. So here I would have 1, 2, 5. So I just take 1, 2, 6 minus 1, which is 1, 2, 5. So my smallest will now be, take away 2, right? So you see that when the numbers are evenly spaced out like that, yes, we can just conclude that the average is exactly in between the second and the third, since there are 4 numbers here. It's the midway between the second and the third. So with that, I want to ask the next thing. The next question is, if the numbers, all the odd numbers, are not evenly spaced out. Can I use this approach? What is your answer? So remember, do not memorize. With that, I see you again. Like and share if this video has benefited you. Thank you and have a great day. Goodbye.